How about no?
And with those words, the manga debate of 2025 started, when a mangaka told a fan, "Thou shalt not pirate my manga."
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
Now, the name of the mangaka is Tokyo Sako. Don't know if that's their real name or their pen name, but that's what we are going with in this video. And the name of the manga in question is Yusogi. It came out in May the 11th, 2006 and ended in December the 21st, 2017. And the genre tags is basically action psychological thriller. So the fan asked Tokyo Sako this question on social media. "Hello sir, I want to ask you something about Yusogi. I understand you because you put there a lot of effort on it, grammar. But what if some editorials on another country don't get the rights to public Yusogi and I want to read it? Is it a bad thing to enjoy your manga that way?" So okay, that was an interesting question. You were able to ask permission to basically pirate the manga, but the mangaka response, Tokyo Sako's response to it was, and just to translate that simply means, "Don't read it. Are you stupid?" So of course, with that very blunt and dry like a biscuit statement, of course the fan would have reacted negatively.
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood. This, today, is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time.
So to translate what they said on Twitter, "I will read anyways, man. I wanted to be polite and you screwed everything. You realize that not every country have your manga, right? How will I read it? Furthermore, it really don't damage you or your manga. You really don't get why people read it illegally." Now, this was not the only person, the fan was not the only person to react negatively this way. There were other persons in the conversation thought that Tokyo Sako's response was kind of dry and condescending, but he had a clapback, so to speak. Here's what they said. "The reason why Yusogi continued for 49 volumes was because there were readers who bought it. Otherwise, I won't even get to 49. The series lasted for 49 volumes. It's not thanks to pirates who read it for free. To all the Yusogi fans who bought it, thank you." And for some reason, they ended it strangely. Pirates are okay.
But wait! There's more!
Yes, there is more because someone wanted to add a little bit more to the conversation. Someone asks, what about an individual who is broke like glass and they can't afford the manga? So Sako responded by advising people who have difficulty with their money to live within their means, work with a budget, and strive towards their goals.
Right.
Now that's a good piece of advice, but of course it's the internet we are dealing with. So some persons took offense, saying that the author is out of touch with reality. And this is where the great divide began to occur in this whole discussion. There were some who were on the sailing the seven seas, you could say, and there were some who were Marines. Of course, if you don't catch the reference, we're basically saying those who supported piracy and those who don't support piracy. Now to get into one side of the argument a bit, there were of course the usual argument with persons when it comes to piracy, stating that because of the lack of official translations for manga in their home countries, it leaves them absolutely with no choice but to pirate. And of course there were some persons who were on the other side of the coin, so to speak. But before we get into their interesting arguments, if you are enjoying the video, hit the subscribe button. As you would have noticed, in this channel we talk about manga news, anime news, and things in between. And you would have noticed as well that we sprinkle in the kicks and the giggles as well. Have a good laugh and stay up to date with the latest anime news and manga news. So let's get back into the conversation. So one person in support of anti-piracy and is in support of Sako's the statements, they basically said that in this day and age, it's impossible to prevent a work from being posted online. Most authors understand that. However, justifying it because of your environment or lack of access is wrong. Worse, people who tell the author that unashamedly are frighteningly rude. Next, people who download things illegally never intended to buy them. They ignore the feelings of the author and those who do support the work and only ask for forgiveness. It is the lowest argument of all.
That is not correct. Because according to the Encyclopedia of...
And then we have this final one. A Taiwanese fan explained, I am an overseas reader. I've always read Japanese manga, write reviews, and recommend them to Taiwanese publishers. Before the Taiwanese version of Yusugi was released, I introduced it on local social media. Even if you don't understand the language, it's no excuse to read illegal translations. And the debate went on and on and on. And this is basically the story of the manga piracy debate that started in 2025, where again, one mangaka told a fan of his, "Thou shalt not pirate thy manga." So, the comment section is yours. And this I know is a very sensitive Susan's topic, so please be gentle with each other, respect each other. I know I'm just saying things and persons might take it too far, but we're just asking you for some decency in the comments, because what side will you be on? Do you think it is okay to pirate if it is not available legally in your country? Or do you think that there is no way, shape or form you should respect the author's wishes and refrain from piracy at all costs, whether it is manga or anime or whatever it may be? Or probably you don't have an opinion and you're like this gentleman right here.
It is absurd. And Mr. Speaker, I am not staying in this parliament to continue this foolish debate. I am leaving now. We're getting out of here. You could say what you want. Whatever you have to say. Whatever you have to say. Say it outside. If, Mr. Speaker, if they name man, if you name man, come outside. Don't stay inside. Bunch of cowards. I'm gone from here.